Hello dear students, this is Mr. Hitesh Patel, Assistant Professor LJ Institute of Engineering and Technology. In this video series, we are going to discuss a subject basic mechanical engineering. Today in this video session, we will discuss a topic of important engineering materials. So today's topic is ferrous material. Ferrous materials and alloys are widely used in engineering application because they provide wide range of properties which are not found in any other group of materials. Okay. So let's start the ferrous material. So the ferrous material is the material in which iron is their main constituent, and the raw material for all ferrous material, that is pig iron. And pig iron is obtained by smelting of the iron in blast furnace, and in blast furnace with the help of coke and limestone we get pig iron. And the commonly used ferrous materials are wrought iron, steel, alloy steel and cast iron. So let's start. The first is wrought iron. It is highly refined iron with small amount of slag. Okay. And it is forged into the fibers, and it contains around 99% of the iron. The wrought iron is tough, malleable and ductile. We know that the property which we have discussed in last video session: toughness, malleability and ductility. Okay, malleability means by hammering or application of the force it can be easily converted into thin sheets. Ductility means the ability of material to convert it into long thin wire, and toughness means ability of material to resist a fracture due to high impact load. This all property a wrought iron have. Okay. And the application of the wrought iron is in manufacturing of bolt, nuts, chains, crane hooks, railway couplings are the main forms in which wrought iron is used. So next is steel. So steel is an alloy of carbon and iron, and we know that steel is a ferrous material, so iron is their main constituent. So in steel the iron is as their main constituent, and with the carbon content usually ranges from 0.08% to 1.5%. Steel generally contains small amount of sulfur, silicon and manganese. So the carbon steel can be classified into three types. The first one is low carbon steel. In low carbon steel, the carbon amount is ranges from 0.15 to 0.3%. And the application of this type of carbon steel is used for steel structure, for building the bridge and ships. The next one is medium carbon steel. In medium carbon steel, the amount of carbon ranges from 0.3% to 0.6%, and these are used for manufacturing of the connecting road, crane, hooks and railway wheels. High carbon steel, the percentage of high carbon steel ranges from 0.6% to 1.5%, and this type of steel is used for manufacturing of die, saw, cutting tools, piston, rings. The next one is alloy steel. Alloy steel, the elements other than carbon are added in sufficient amount to produce improvement in the property. Alloy steel gives better strength, ductility, toughness other than the plain carbon steel. And the commonly used element are nickel, chromium, silicon, manganese, tungsten, cobalt, etc. The main type of the alloy steel used in practice are stainless steel, heat resisting steel, high speed steel and spring steel. Next is cast iron. So cast iron, it is the primarily an alloy of iron and carbon. The carbon contents in the cast iron vary from 2% to 4.3%. The various types of the cast iron in use are as follow. The first one is grey cast iron, the second one is malleable cast iron, and third one is white cast iron. So let's start. The first one, gray cast iron. So in gray cast iron, the carbon is present in form of graphite flakes so that the color of this cast iron is gray. These iron casting are widely used for machine tool bodies, flywheel, pipe, fittings, etc. The second one is white cast iron. So it contains carbon in form of cementite. It is used for manufacturing of mill liners, pump liners, grinding balls, etc. And the third one is malleable cast iron. So the malleable cast iron is produced by giving long heat treatment to white cast iron at sufficiently high temperature around 900 degrees Celsius to 950 degrees Celsius and then allowed to cool slowly. And it is widely used in automotive industry. They are also used for hub of the wagon wheels, part of agriculture machineries, etc. The next is non-ferrous materials. Okay, so we know that in non-ferrous material, the iron is as not their main constitute. Other than iron, material is used as their main constitute. So the commonly used non-ferrous materials are aluminium and its alloys, copper and its alloys, nickel and its alloys, and lead and its alloys. So let's start the first one, aluminium and its alloys. So it is the silverly white and lighter in weight than the steel and the copper. It has high electrical and thermal conductivity and good machinability, formability and castability. It is used in aircraft and automobile industry, cooking utensils and electrical wiring, etc. The second one is copper and its alloy. So it is soft, malleable and ductile material with a reddish brown appearance. It is a good conductor of electricity. There are mainly two main alloy of the copper. The first one is brass and second is bronze. So in brass, the brass is manufactured with the or it is an alloy of copper and zinc. It is used in hydraulic fitting, pump, lining, utensils and bearings. And the bronze, so it is the alloy of copper and tin. It resists surface wear and can be cast into shape or rolled into small wire, rods and sheets very easily. The next is tin and its alloy. So the color of this tin is brightly shining white. It is soft material, it is malleable material, okay, and it is used for making fine solder, tin foil, and is used for moisture proof packing. Now the next is non-metallic materials. So some important engineering non-metallic materials are timber, abrasive material, glass, ceramic. Okay. So let's start with the timber. The first is timber. So it is obtained by cutting the trees after their full growth. Wood is natural polymer composite and the timber is widely used for making door, window, roof member, okay, furniture, railway sleepers, sports goods, etc. The next is composite material. So in composite material, it is combination of more than one material which are used in combination to rectify the weakness of one material by strength to another material. Okay, and composite material may be made of natural. The third one is ceramics. So we know the word ceramics. So it consists of compounds of metallic and non-metallic materials. The ceramic material may have greater stability at high temperature and they are very brittle and less ductile. The ceramic used in the field of heat engines, electronic packages, gas turbines, chemical reactor linings, etc. Glass. So it is a transparent silica product which may be amorphous or crystalline depending on heat treatment process. It is used for manufacturing of the glass equipment for various purposes due to its better optical properties, chemical stability, non-corrosive nature and high temperature resistance. Diamonds. So it is an allotrope of carbon and hardest known material, and it is hardest material and tough. It is widely used in drilling and finishing operation like lapping, honing and super finishing. So next is plastics. The plastics are the synthetic materials which are molded into shape under pressure with or without application of heat. This can also be cast, rolled, extruded, laminated and machined. Plastics are usually divided into two groups. The first is thermoplastic and the second is thermosetting plastics. They are mostly used in manufacturing of aeroplane and automobile parts. Okay. And they are also used for making safety glass, laminated gears and self-lubricating bearings. So this is all about the non-metallic materials. So if you have any queries regarding this, then you can write down your comment in the comment section. Thank you for watching my video.